Hey everyone, I'm Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I am really excited about today's skincare video because it is sponsored by For The Biome. They are a cruelty-free skincare brand with tons of vegan options, and their whole focus is really on balancing your skin and skincare as self-care. Today I will be using the vegan Sentient starter kit. There is a link to that down below, as well as a link to check out their discovery kit, which is a little mini of every product in their line. And I'm just really excited to share this with you. I've been using it for a little bit, and I have some thoughts on the different products and on the brand, so I'm going to demo them for you and share those thoughts with you. So I hope you enjoy this. So first, I'm going to take the little cloth that comes in the toolkit, and the toolkit is free if you purchase a mask or powder cleanser. They add that in. It has this little double-sided cloth, so it has a nice makeup removing side. It has the bamboo cloth on the other to really help you scrub your skin. It also has a little bowl and a little bamboo spoon that you can use to mix your cleanser or your mask. And the cleansers you can use as a mask too. So I'm gonna just remove the little bit of makeup that I am wearing. I'm just wearing a little bit of concealer today and a little bit of mascara. I feel like with all that's going on, I really needed some extra time for self-care. And I am someone who truly believes in skincare as self-care. And so that really resonated with me with the brand, because I think right now we all could be doing a little more to treat ourselves a little better and a little more gentle. And skincare is a really good way to do that. It's a way to have some me time in your day. It's a really good way to just focus and make sure you're taking care of yourself. And especially when it's nice skincare, that can make such a huge difference. And I have been really liking this because it's just a nice change for things. It's a nice change of pace. I've been spending some makeup-free days, just letting my skin kind of reset and really rebuild its moisture barrier, things like that. And I feel like this skincare line has been really, really helpful in that whole process. One thing too that really stood out to me about the brand is they actually have guided meditations on their website, and they're led by one of the founders, and they're done once a week. I just thought that was so cool to see. So if you are needing some extra TLC, some extra downtime, that's a really good way to do it too. And I find them so helpful. There was one specifically about self-care that I really enjoyed. Some of them were 5 minutes, some were a little longer. It was just a nice experience, and it's a really good way to I don't know, I liked having it on while I was doing my skincare because it really helped me slow down and put intention into every step of my skincare routine. This cloth is super soft. This feels really nice. And one thing too that I really liked about this line is that it's very nourishing, simple ingredients that are very impactful. Everything is free of chemical preservatives, and it has really, really good for you ingredients like ashwagandha, reishi, chaga mushroom, lion's mane, rose hip seed oil, so many good things. So this I'm using is the Empower Powder 2-in-1. You can use this as a cleanser or as a mask, and I've used it as both. Today I'm going to be using it as a cleanser. So when you do that, you want to mix about 1/4 teaspoon, which is what this bamboo spoon is, into the bottle. And then you mix about the same amount of water. Now, if I'm doing it as a mask, I actually use some of their serum in place of water to just make it a little more nourishing. And then you just want to mix that up, which is honestly really calming. I have always enjoyed mixing powders, powder skincare products. I love them as cleansers. I love them as masks. And I just find the process really, really nice. I'm gonna make that a little bit thinner. Just add a tiny bit more water. Do it to whatever consistency works for you. That's one thing I also really like about the powder products is you can really customize it to your skin's needs. And this one specifically is for dry skin, so it's perfect for my skin especially. Okay, now that that is mixed up, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to my skin. So I'm just gonna scoop a little up and rub that on. So this cleanser has 10 different botanicals in it. It has 6 different probiotics, which part of the concept of the brand For The Biome is that your skin really does have its own microbiome. You have, a lot of things going on there. You have good bacteria, and you want to feed your skin the good things. You want to make sure you're taking care of it. I'm just going to scrape this out of here now. So this has reishi. It has aloe vera in it for hydration, which since I have dry skin, that's so important. And when I get stressed out or anxious, my skin gets even more dry. So this has made a big difference for me this week. And lately and using it as a mask with the Shield Face Serum. It felt so good on my skin. This does also have ashwagandha in it. It has saffron, which gives it that really gorgeous color. And it's just really gentle. Now, some powder cleansers can be kind of gritty. This one is very smooth on the skin. It smells nice. Honestly, to me, it kind of smells like gingerbread, which I really like, except it does make me hungry. So I just rub that into my skin for a little bit. Now, if you are wanting to use it as a mask, you can leave it on for like 5-10 minutes, and then you rinse it off. And it does give you a really nice, super gentle exfoliation in that process too. And again, I think this is just time to like take those few minutes to yourself. And honestly, I like that it's mixed in a bowl because it kind of slows you down in the process. Like you're taking a little bit of the product, you're massaging it into your skin, you're getting a little bit more. It really does make you focus on the intention behind what you're doing. And I've always really loved that. I think it's so important, especially now. Like we all need that little extra time for ourselves. And the brand definitely focuses on that mind-body approach. Like you need to take care of your body, but you also need to take care of your mind. The relationship between the two, you definitely see. I don't know about you, but I feel like with everything going on, my skin has been more problematic than normal. And I've definitely noticed that difference of if I'm not taking care of my mind, my body definitely shows it. And if I'm not taking care of my body, my mind shows it too. And I think a lot of us are in that same boat. I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a little rinse. So I'm gonna take now the other side of that cloth, just the bamboo cloth, and get that in my hot water, warm water, I should say. Which before filming this, I used like boiling water in this and gave myself a nice little steam to help like open up my skin a little bit more and just really like bring myself into more of a centered, balanced place. I think that as much as we can do that, whether it's like lighting a candle, burning some incense, spending some time with your crystals, whatever's gonna help you get in that peaceful mindset and like that slow it down mindset, I think is really important right now. Rinsing this off. And this cloth is nice and scrubby. It's gonna help lead to some gentle exfoliation, but it's not harsh. And I really like that. I also love that it's double-sided. I love like dual purpose products and the fact that it's a makeup removing cloth on one side and like a washcloth on the other. Brilliant idea. I love that. I also like too with powder cleansers, you know that there's no water in there. There's no preservatives. It's just the straight up like active ingredients. And I really, really enjoy that about powder cleansers. So next I'm going to use the Adapt Essence Spray. I have been really loving this. The mist is very, very fine, which I enjoy, and it has 5 different types of mushrooms in it, and it's very hydrating and balancing. This one is good for all skin types, but because I have dry skin, I'm really, really loving it. So it has reishi, it has lion's mane, it has chaga, has a few different other mushrooms in there. It does smell a little bit like earthy, but I find it very soothing. Again, it's just very balancing. So I'm gonna mist that on with my skin still being a little bit damp. And I find that the time that it takes for the mist to settle into your skin is a really nice time to take like a couple deep breaths. I enjoy that about this a lot because it is a fine mist. I feel like it takes it a little bit longer to travel through the air onto my skin. So it gives me like a little time to breathe, which is very nice. And then I'm gonna follow that up with the Shield Face Serum. So this has rosehip seed oil in it, it has sea buckthorn oil, it has like a bunch of adaptogenic herbs. It's just really nice. So I do 4 drops because I have dry skin and I need some extra soothing in there. It has chamomile, it has raspberry seed extract, and just press that in. And this is so soothing. It's moisturizing for my skin, but it doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel heavy. Like my skin just absorbs every little bit of it. And I've really enjoyed that. I think that this line it's been a nice shift for my skin, and it's been a nice shift for me like mentally. Like I was saying before, it's just really reminding me to slow down, to bring myself into center, bring myself to balance, and focus on what I'm doing and put intention into my skincare. And that has made such a big difference for me. And I've just really, really enjoyed the process. Again, if you guys are interested, this is the vegan Sentient starter kit. They have one that's not vegan. It does have Manuka honey in the essence spray. They're cruelty-free, tons of vegan options, but just make sure if you are vegan like me that you pick out the vegan skin set. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love it if you shared down below how you bring intention into your skincare routine and some other things you've been doing to just help bring yourself into balance with everything that's going on. If you've been taking makeup-free days and focusing on skincare, I would love to hear about that as well. Thank you so much to For The Biome for sponsoring today's video. I'll see you next time.